What is up, everyone? NightFury here from Tales of the Tome. Going back into Pokemon Academy Life Forever. Continuing week 4. Bit of a point of business. So, this channel right now is purely a hobby of mine. I unfortunately do not make money off of this at all. I have a real job that I go to aside from this. So as of this point, the first video for this week has come out, and I have not finished playing the game yet. And there have been people in the comments who've been requesting that I play the game in a certain way and spoiling things that'll happen at the end of the week. I don't appreciate that. I understand that you want to see certain things, and you will eventually, but like I said, I haven't finished the game, so please keep spoilers out of the comments, and if you want to see the game played in a certain way, you can go play the game for yourself. Like, I have down in the description the developer's Twitter page where you can download the game and play it yourself. So I would appreciate requests like that being left out of the comments. Otherwise, just please enjoy the videos, because I enjoy making them. Don't make this something I don't like doing, please. Alright, with that said, let's continue off where we left. We were about to talk to Sonia for some reason. I can't quite remember why. I think we were looking for the student council. Oh, Sonia. I bet she can help us find them. Huh? Hey, Sonia. Oh, hey there, you two. Were you after me then? Apparently. Yeah, we wanted to rely on your expertise as our senior. I'm not sure if my experience will be of any use, really, but I'll give it my best shot. Well, we're trying to find the student council. Hiccup is going to tell them to clear out their offices. Okay. That's not exactly what I'm doing. Thing is, though, we're not really sure where they are. We don't know if there's, like, a club room or meeting place or something. Oh, so because I was here last year, you reckon I know where they might be. Right. I see. I was never really very involved in the student council. It seemed like a lot of fuss without a lot of yield. But I distinctly remember them meeting in Relic Hall's lobby after school every day. Really? Relic Hall's lobby? Alright, I know where they are. Or, I know the way there. No problem. Oh, yeah, of course. I get it. Sorry. That's quite alright. I'm glad I could help you with your other tidbit. Thank you. Anything we can do for you? Well, if you have the money you need and need some research work done, I'm a deft hand at that. My specialties are astrobiology and Galarian myth history. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to have the money for that. We'll keep it in mind. Good luck, you two. Alright, the Relic Hall lobby, right? Follow me. Up for a jog? I will literally sweat out everything if I do that. Oh, that's not good. You gotta remember to stay hydrated. I do, by not running. Huh. I mean, I just drink a ton of water to replenish, but I guess we all have different strategies. I'll speed walk with you. Sure, that's close enough. Hiccup Gonzalez, fastest student council hopeful in the West. How are you doing? Pretty good, Brawly. Oh, I think I remember you. Yes, I believe I do. Dorm 151. And you wished to be separated from Blue Oak. Yeah, that didn't work out great. At least I don't have to dorm with him. Well, Hiccup Knight, what can we do for you? Caleb's organizing a meeting of the student council hopefuls tomorrow morning in the cafeteria. He's hoping we can all compare our positions, align our goals, then come up with a united campaign to get people to vote. A nice goal. I tried something similar last year. But what part do we play in this? Caleb was hoping you could come to the meeting and hear our thoughts. If you like what we're saying, then maybe you could give us your endorsement. Caleb thinks that would mean a lot to the current students. Sure, why not? It's an interesting idea. I don't object. I am student council president for only 4 more days, but I want to be sure that I'm leaving my school in good hands. You've been talking quite a bit about Caleb. He's the one who has planned everything so far. Well, he planned this, yeah. He's not running on a single issue like Jasmine and Grusha are. He's not overtly controversial like Cheren is. It seems to me that he would be the best pick for student council president. Because he doesn't do anything? What about Serena? She's a valid option, but in all Serena and Caleb's public engagements, it has been... Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. She is a valid option, but in all Serena and Caleb's public engagements, it has been Serena standing at Caleb's side. He is a better public speaker, likely able to weather the thrown stones that inevitably follow election, too. Hey, yeah, there's a lot of those. Well, why are you talking about the presidency? Don't the council members who get elected decide amongst themselves who the president is? That is the case. If Cheren is elected president of your student council, you will be powerless. He will demand radical, sweeping structural changes immediately after election. This will vaporize any goodwill the administration may have held to allow him to implement his smaller changes. What? It's true, I'm afraid. My council had the same problem. After I was elected, I tried to implement voting holidays, re-implement a financial affirmative action program, and even tried to strip away the privileges of legacy admissions. I still fervently believe that these policies could make Kubukan more fair, but I was quite promptly shut down, and the administration has never seriously listened to us since. If we had another year, maybe we could do it all. If we had another year, hey, maybe we'd be able to do something. You know how to plan the game now. Or we know how to plan the game now, but being in the council involves a lot more politicking than I think any of us were prepared for. I was telling Roxanne she needed to slow down before she was elected. But like Cassandra, those with the keenest eyes have the weakest grasp. Caleb is subtle. He would make some of your policies happen, I'm sure of it. But Cheren will lead you into a brick wall. For the sake of your student council, he must revoke his claim to the student council's presidency. Is that a condition of your endorsement? For him, yes. I don't imagine there will be any issue endorsing the rest of you. Jasmine and Grusha's focus is quite narrow, but they seem sensible enough to pivot to new positions once their accessibility concerns are addressed. Damn. I'm not sure how to tell Cheren this myself. Can you tell him at the meeting tomorrow? Yes, we'll arrive early so we can have this conversation with him before you take over. Alright, thank you. Wait, sorry, I know I'm not really part of this conversation, but, I've got a question. Yeah, shoot. What about Hiccup? Why couldn't he be a president candidate? Well, he could, but there's a certain level of charming innocence here that I think it'd be a dreadful shame to extinguish, as becoming president most certainly would. Don't lock yourself into anything, Hiccup. It'd be a dreadful waste for a man with your options. Thanks for looking out for me? That's my job, for a few more days in any case. they were ghosts. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see ya. Alright, let's go get changed and meet up at the battle hall. Yeah, of course. His options, huh? If I want him to take me seriously, if I want him to see me as more than an option, maybe I need to take him more seriously. Well, I wouldn't say no. Good, you're all here. We need to talk about... Wait, one of you is missing. Where's Erica? Well, I don't see her, and I'm certainly not going to turn around to look, because we don't have the budget for a background. Unbelievable. Our second meeting and the girl's late. This isn't going to happen again, understand? I have absolutely no tolerance for this kind of thing. We have less than a year to occupy the highest position of honor in the entire Kobukan region. If you think I'm going to let you slack off on that, then you don't understand what the battle team is. Excuse me. Now.
Hello. Apologies for my lateness. I was just picking up some items I thought might be useful.
Erica walks into the room, wheeling a trolley full of strange headsets and fanny packs.
I hope this serves as an adequate apology for my tardiness, Miss Janine.
I don't want you thinking that you can buy your way into my good books.
I wouldn't dare.
Alright, you're off the hook. Come up here and tell everyone what you've brought.
Hello, my fellow teammates.
Hey, Harlacher.
My name is Erica.
What, didn't I say that? Not even close, dude. Erica, continue. Ethan, until you've sorted out your issues, just stay quiet. Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, right. I believe many of us have recently come into the possession of baby Pokemon hatched from the Spring's Day eggs, yes? It occurred to me that training them up might be quite a bother. It certainly would be for me. So I purchased a shipment of Slivco's proprietary experience share equipment. Of course, it would be poor form if I were to use the shipment only for myself. So I purchased enough for the entire battle team.
Based on the size of that pile, I think she may have purchased enough for last year's battle team.
Of course, many Pokemon body types are not well suited for the shape of the experience share, so I have also purchased a shipment of Lumiosian battle bags. They are hand-woven by genuine Colossian artisans. Alert, a dumb question is incoming. Hey, what's a battle bag?
You know how in battles your Pokemon can hold berries or wear heavy-duty boots or rocky helmets or something?
Yeah, sure. I mean, some of them. I don't know how you'd put boots on a Hoppip.
That's exactly what battle bags are for. They're multi-purpose item-holding equipment that can let pretty much any body type use any item they want. There was a time before the battle bag was invented in Johto when people would choose Pokemon just because they were bipedal and could use battle equipment properly. Of course, there was a much wider variety of equipment before then. The battle bags kind of made equipment for differing body types obsolete. Sounds like a win for accessibility, but a loss for small business then. Erica hands out an experience share and battle bag to every battle team member.
Oh, pink! That's my color! Thank you, Erica. That's quite alright. I thought I sensed in you a fellow woman with an eye for fashion.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to stand out.
Why ever not? I'm certain that if you tried, you could quite easily turn your battles into spectacle. Why, with that Altaria of yours, you remind me of one of the Hoenn contest champion.
That's... Nope, that's enough. You get 3 chances to spit it out. If it takes 4 tries, we don't have time for it. Erica, does everyone have one?
Almost. Here you go, Hiccup. Oh, thanks for the confidence boost you gave me.
Thanks. Now here's a girl who could pay my tuition without even thinking about it. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna rizz up Erica just because you want me to, man. Hey, what the hell, Hiccup? Don't become someone's friend just to get at their money. That's messed up. Thank you. Jeez, the stress is getting to me. Erica delicately places an experienced share in your hands. Her touch lingers, perhaps a moment too long. And the green-eyed monster rears its ugly head. You know how to use all these, right?
Yeah, just click the button on the bottom right of the screen, and if I want to unequip an item from a Pokemon, I just gotta click the item on their stats page, right?
Let's see. Healing, Evo, Pokeballs. Hey, that's pretty cool. Battle items, miscellaneous. Okay. Got a couple of experience givers. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I did last year. Equip those experience shares to your lowest leveled Pokemon. If you don't, you're just wasting experience. Yeah. Okay. Give to Hydra. Okay. Sweet. Speaking of experience, what levels are all of your Pokemon right now? They should be around level 12. By the end of Sunday, you should have a team of level 14s.
Huh, all my Pokemon are way higher levels than that.
Good job. What? I said good job, Blue. I hate repeating myself.
But I didn't...
What? What's Snotlout stuttering about? I think this might be the first person who's ever actually said good job to him. Probably doesn't know how to handle it. Right. I'll keep you updated on what levels your team should be at any given moment. If you ever want a reminder, visit me in your free time in the battle hall. If we're below that level, where should we train? Besides the battles you have in class, the wild is an option.
The Pokemon in the wild are all far too weak for me to care about. My Pokemon learn nothing from defeating them.
Right, the school's almost done securing the forest after that fire, so I think you should probably be able to go into the forest soon. The Pokemon there tend to be a bit stronger than the ones you might find in the city, until the forest opens up, though, your best option is to get in whatever practice you can on campus. Speaking of, it's time we do some practice battles. Normally we do these every Friday, but I wanted to get a head start since the first quarter clash is soon. Okay, cool. I really need to get my level caps up, otherwise this is gonna be a long slog. You said you don't anticipate that we'll be matched up against anyone we cannot easily beat in the first quarter clash. That's right, I don't anticipate that, which is why we need to prepare for it. Intense. Pair up, I want everyone to focus on training their Pokemon beneath level 12 right now. Okay? Battle team training will always provide an extra boost to Pokemon beneath the recommended level. Are you going to assign partners? No, you'll eventually learn who your best training partner is. Until then, just pick someone. Hey, figured I'd better grab you before someone else did. Sure thing. You train with Leaf for the rest of the evening. Mozart gains 96 experience. They all gain experience that I can't use because, hey, my level cap's not high enough. Shockjaw leveled up to level 13. Nice. Electro Ball? Okay, let's see. The faster the user, the stronger the attack. Let's see. No power, 100% accuracy. Speed's 28. He's probably my fastest Pokemon so far. Play nice. Lowers opponent's attack. Quick attack goes first. That's basically the same. But that's a physical attack. Okay, so I'll... Nope. Let's do Thunder Shock. Okay. I should text someone before I head to bed. Loser. Anyway. I guess I'll shoot Hilda a text. Yes, please. Just thought I'd text, how are you doing? So, got some free time? Thanks to you. But you better quit that spit. I can handle it myself. Shit. Okay. You spent time texting Hilda before heading off to bed. Alright. What's next? Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Can I help you? You're all too close to me. I certainly hope so. The student council meeting, remember? Oh, right, yeah. Oh, just give me a sec. I forgot about that. Okay. 1 second while I get dressed. I'll give you some privacy. Alright, ready to go. Quite, follow me. This ought to be an interesting meeting. Ooh. Cheren looks discomforted. Yeah, looks like he just got some pretty bad news. Bonjour? Bonjour. Sleep well? Certainly. I could hardly shut my eyes. I was so excited for this day. Huh? Excited? Of course. We aim to trick the student council population. We aim to trick the student population into engaging with their representative government. Isn't that a delightful conspiracy? Sure. I don't think you know what qualifies as a conspiracy, though. Let's not play the role of the Illuminati like shadow government just yet. We've yet to actually be elected, after all. A possibility becoming ever less likely with every passing moment. Well, thank you for organizing this meeting, Caleb. I should have done this myself a long time ago, but I was occupied with other matters. Cheren's not meeting my eyes. Things between us aren't that weird, are they? Hello, apologies for our lateness. Grusha? Well, Cheren, what's the first point of business? I believe that's a question that Caleb can answer best. Oh, well, all right. I don't mind leading these proceedings. Okay, I'd like to start this meeting by thank you all for coming to this meeting, especially you members of the current student council. It's our pleasure. Feel free to ignore us. We'll step in if we hear anything that we think might warrant our input. Right. So, Hiccup and I were discussing yesterday the issue of voter engagement. I think we can all agree that his poster campaign was the single most effective technique any of us have had during this process. Yes, it was very well done. I hadn't heard of you before I saw your posters, but as soon as I did, I started asking everyone I knew if they knew you. Leaving your name off the poster was a brilliant move. Yeah, funny story about that. That wasn't actually my set of posters. A couple of students who have beef with me put them up to try and mock me. What? Yeah, they actually thought that advertising that I picked up trash would be, like, shameful or something. Kinda ridiculous if you ask me. I see. In any case, if we want to increase voter turnout, then I think the solution is quite simple. We simply create a series of coordinated posters that state, in simple terms, what concrete benefits voting for us will give the voters. Voters simply won't get excited over values or, well, anything intangible. The student population only cares about the here and now, so we need to tell them that what we can give them here and now.
Seems like a lot of work. We'll all get voted in anyway, even without trying to raise awareness of the election. What's the point of bringing in more people who might vote against us?
Voter engagement is its own end. True. Additionally, if we have any disagreements with the administration, then having a student body who is actually excited about our policies and genuinely supports us could give us a much-needed edge. We don't want to place ourselves in conflict with the administration, as they'd become defensive and block all our initiatives, but it doesn't hurt to have overwhelming popular support that would make their denial difficult.
Brilliant, Calum. Watching you plan is like watching a painter at work.
But he is a painter, isn't he?
Yes, but watching him paint is like watching a dancer.
Okay, but what's watching him dance like?
Well, that's like...
Can we move on? Thanks.
Right, so I suggest that we simply go around the table and say what our number one goal for the student council is. If there are any repeats, then we'll sort that out. Serena, why don't you go first? We'll go clockwise from you.
Certainly, my position, as it always has been, is that we should have co-ed dorms.
Right. Cheren?
I suppose the repeal of the curfew is the only thing left for me.
Okay, my personal goal is to promote growth of student clubs. The clubs that exist right now are small and niche. Few people take them seriously. The exception, of course, is the battle team. I dream of a Kobucon where every single club receives the same level of funding, attention, and champion-level guidance as the battle team. That's actually a pretty nice one. I like that idea.
Do you think you could get other champions to be advisors of the other clubs then?
I can certainly try. Just imagine how many advantages future and current students of this school might have with direct tutelage from even more champions. It's a pipe dream, but imagine if we could get the contest champion to lead the coordinators club. These are the opportunities that Kobucon advertises itself as having, and so far it's done brilliantly. But let's not let it rest.
I don't know. Why would these high-profile people want to leave their jobs unless they were forced to?
Well, money helps. Hopefully, though, we'll be able to leverage favors and negotiate small portions of their time.
Calum can absolutely do it. He has an unparalleled skill when it comes to forming connections.
It sounds like it'll raise the cost of tuition quite a bit more.
Probably, but Kobucon's already so restrictive in terms of cost. What's just 1,500,000 more per student for the whole year? That's a lot. The benefits will very much outweigh the costs, I believe. Now, Jasmine, your campaign.
Expand access and accommodations for disadvantaged students, economically, mentally, or physically.
How noble. And Grusha?
Yeah, what Jasmine said. I have no personality or goals or any sort of ideals. I am just a person.
We can't put that on your poster.
Fine, then I want Naranjuva Academy to come here.
Naranjuva Academy? The one in Paldea? Coming here? What do you mean?
I want our schools to form a connection. I want some of the people from Paldea from that school to come here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Paldean yourself, right, Grusha?
Yeah.
You have connections to Naranjuva.
Some, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think of how to sell this to the voters. Would an international battle tournament held in Kobucon where we invite Naranjuva to attend suffice?
Sounds like a lot of fuss, but yeah, I guess that'd work.
Right. Then Hiccup, what would your point be? Well, the thing most important to me would be voter engagement, I think. But we can't exactly put up a poster that says, like, vote for me because I'll encourage you to vote. Truth be told, I'm not sure I really know what my positions are yet. I think I was just kind of figured that if I got elected, I'd just try to do the right thing in the moment. However, after listening to all of you guys, I think I agree most with... I mean, I like Caleb's idea, but the increased tuition... Jeez. What was Serena's again? I forgot. Is there a log? Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Serena, blah, blah, blah. Oh. My position is that we should have co-ed dorms. Disadvantaged students it is. Splendid. Thank you, Hiccup. I'm quite pleased to hear you're so thoughtful to the plight of others. In any case, I think that about wraps up our meeting for this morning. I will design the posters, and Serena, being a wonderful calligrapher, can letter them. We'll then use our library credits to make, say, 50 copies of each. We'll find you during lunchtime and share out the poster designs. I'll try to be there.
Same.
Let's see. No, that's not what I want. Where are my traits? Because I know I need some... My wit could use a bit of a boost. If you're not there, we can hang them. Much appreciated. I think that about resolves everything. Let's all get some breakfast now. We should have time before first homeroom. Former Student Council, we thank you for your presence and your endorsements. Yes, unilaterally. I hope you succeed, all of you.
I'm withdrawing my presidential candidacy. The positions I held before anyone else have either been cannibalized by my future council mates or forbidden by the administration. I'm by far the least popular student council hopeful, and yet I've worked hardest for it. I've been defeated before a single ballot was cast. What then can I possibly do? Is my legacy to Kobucon to increase the toilet paper to 4-ply and nothing else? No. Damn my legacy. I don't need one. All that matters is that I help my classmates, help this school to be better. No matter the cost.
Good morning, students. As you may know, it is commonly understood that a Pokemon's stats can be reduced or increased 6 standard stages before the diminishing returns become small enough to have no notable effect. For most statistics, an increase of 1 stage is equal to an increase of 50%. However, a decrease in 1 stage diminishes rapidly. A stat lowered 1 stage is only 66%. Okay, you're throwing out a lot of numbers that I don't care to read. And of course, a stat lowered 6 stages is only 25% as powerful as it was originally. I see your eyes glazing over. Yeah! Can anyone tell me what the pattern is for these stat changes? Perhaps someone with a solid understanding of math?
That is not me.
Oh, looks like Hilbert got up in time. He's been so quiet the past couple of days, I forgot he was here.
The beginning number 100 is equal to 2 over 2. Positive changes go on the numerator, negatives on the denominator.
Huh? This class is full of rookies. Have you ever even looked in a Pokedex before? Think about the numbers, Whitney. If your Pokemon uses Sharpen and it's at +1 to attack, then your attack is... Oak just said 50%, right? So 150% of what it was before. Right, and 150 is equal to 3 halves, but if your attack is lowered 1 stage, then your attack is equal to 66%, which is 2/3, the opposite of 3 halves. Oh, I get it. So if your stats are lowered, you add the penalty to the bottom number, and if your stats are raised, you add the bonus to the top number, and then you can figure out what percentage of the original your stat is. Ah, finally! You've got the world-famous Professor Oak right there. I shouldn't have to explain this. Jeez, no need to be a dick about it, man. He could be a project. My mind immediately went to what a ship of Blue and Whitney would look like, and I gotta say, I am not happy about it. However, accuracy and evasion work differently. Same concept where the numerator and denominator are adjusted respectively, but the standard fraction is 3/3 as opposed to 2/2. This means with an accuracy boost, a move with a natural accuracy of 75, or 3/4, is guaranteed to hit, all other conditions being equal. Some of you may have noticed that in your last quiz, your Munchlax had a single-stage accuracy boost. This was to ensure, you see, the Munchlax Belch of 98 accurate, a 90% accurate movement couldn't miss. Moving on then. Okay, thank you, jeez. Okay, I gotta focus on getting my team leveled up, and if I'm correct, Mozart here evolves at level 10, so I'm gonna want to focus on getting him leveled up. But I also need Azula to level up and evolve, because she's got some pretty shit moves right now. I'll do Bug first this time. Hey, Ethan! Hiccup, good to see ya! Morning, students. I was thinking about our lesson last night, when inspiration struck. Let's talk about inspiration. It's so cool. Aren't the wings of bug Pokemon inspirational? Class is over. Thank you. Bonus points for everybody. Bug proficiency is 9. Thank you very much. Who am I battling today? And if there's anything you want to hear more about, then let me or Bruno know. In the meantime, it's time to do some battles. Bruno? B, you will be fighting Hiccup today. Low. Hey, B, we didn't end up battling each other during the battle team tryouts, did we? I guess this is our first battle then. I'm looking forward to it. I've spent much time preparing for battle against you. I have formulated a dozen strategies, each designed to take down your opponent with unflawed precision. Oh yeah? Care to share any of those plans? No, they all suck beans. Beg pardon? It's a Galarian expression that means they're rotten. Yeah, no, I got that from the context. Why are they rotten? They're far too complicated. After a while, each of my plans that related to defeating you now required me to have set events in motion several weeks before our battle. Well, unless you have a time machine, that might be a bit of a problem. Rather. You helped me make up my mind about my Tyrogue, and I'm grateful for that, but I can understand why you would not want to help me come up with a plan to beat you. Thanks. In any case, in lieu of plan guaranteeing victory, I am confident in my raw strength. Well, so am I. Guess there's only one way to solve this, huh? Hi! Begin! Alrighty-tighty. Okay, so fighting and rock and fire. Let's see, what have I got? This might actually be a tough one. Let's get those attacks down. And let's use Confuse Ray on Roly-Coly. Nice. Okay. Now use Struggle Bug on them. And let's try out Astonish here. Okay, that's alright. Let's add that Ghost type. Okay. Oh, shoot. Frick. Okay. Okay, if I can get this Clobbopus down. Dang it! Okay. Actually, let's add the Ghost type to Machop. Okay, it's obvious my ghosts are the strongest, which means I either need to get more ghosts or level up my team, which I really need to do. A worthy battle. I brought palpitations even to my heart. I see you've been training that Tyrogue of yours. Yes, his personality is a bit quirky compared to the rest of my team. However, he trains diligently. I am pleased enough with his progress so far. I am certain he will make an excellent Hitmontop. And that'll be all for today. Enjoy the rest of your day. It is lunchtime. Man, I'm starving. Let's see what's the special on the menu today. Cherubi fruit? Okay, I know that we synthesize meat, but that's fruit, right? What is it? It came off of a living animal, so that makes it meat, but if the animal is made of plant matter, then that makes it a plant. Dude, you're overthinking this way too much. It's a plant. But if it's an animal, it can't, by definition, be made of plant matter, can it? Dude, just eat the freaking fruit. This might be one of those things I just shouldn't think about too hard. Yes! I'm sure the kitchen staff know what they're doing. Ah, hello, Hiccup. Sorry, I'm in a dreadful rush. Here's your allotment of posters, though. Oh, thanks. 50 of them, right? Yes, that's right. I'd recommend putting these up this evening. Perhaps get a friend to assist. Alright, thanks. Talk to you later then. Gotta eat first. Okay, let's see if... Tutoring dragon type. Okay, I need... What are my current stats at? Bug is 9. Fire's at 5, and currently everything is at 0.25. I might as well do Dragon. Yes, please, Professor Cherry. I could use some help. My research has certainly... Dragon. I can't talk right now for whatever reason. Dragon proficiency is 2.25. Nice. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do... Azula needs to level up, so let's focus on fire today. Ethan? Hiccup? I've got to change his voice, because he was the Bane voice, but now it's Grusha's voice. Old man. Whatever. It's not like he's saying anything interesting anyway. Fire 6. Cool. Seems I'll have to cut this lecture short. Remember, positive changes go on the numerator, negative on the denominator. Dismissed. Hey, you seem a bit blushy. Yeah, look, I've got a question for you. Shoot? Well, maybe we could go somewhere else to discuss this? Yeah, sure, I get ya. How's the garden? Yeah, okay, let's go. You arrive at the garden. Your heart is beating rapidly as you turn a corner, and Leaf makes a big show of making sure you are alone. Familiar situation here. You gonna shove more money into my hands? Ha, no, not this time. I mean, unless you ask for it. I probably won't. So, what's up? Man, this is difficult. I'm really not used to saying stuff like this. Take your time? Oh my god, did you actually just stutter and blush? That's... You're one to talk. Yeah, okay, I'm doing this. So, like, are you dating anyone? Nope. So, you probably noticed, because I haven't exactly been subtle about it, but, I kind of like you, and, do you want to go on a date? Like, no strings, just a casual thing, to see if we're, compatible. Your silence is scaring me, dude. Sorry, just thinking about what you say. Okay, well, do you need, like, hours or just a couple of minutes? Thinking intensifies. I mean, if it's just a casual thing, I don't mind. Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm really interested in Sabrina, but I don't mind Leaf. I like her too. Whoa, it was that easy? I've been psyching myself out over this for like weeks now. If I'd known how easy you were going to make this, I would have asked why way earlier. I mean, I was hinting pretty heavily, but I guess you can't help being a guy. Leaf, I totally got your hands. I was returning fire the entire time. Yeah, well, I don't have a comeback for that. Who says we need a comeback? So, what does this make us? Dating? Just dating, I think. It might become something more later, but, like, we don't even know what each other's deal breakers are. Yeah, I'm gonna need to know which way you put the toilet paper before we do anything serious. Yeah, and you better close the toilets before you leave the bathroom. Do you take decaf or full calf? Are you going to want a motorcycle? Guys always want motorcycles. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to want a motorcycle. They're seriously cool. Alright, as long as I get a minivan. Well, that's great. I'm really happy that you think I'm cool enough to hang out with. You're more than cool, Leaf. You're ice cold. So, you down to go on a date Sunday? Sure. Cool. I know you're super busy with your student council stuff, and the elections are Saturday, so Sunday should be a nice break from all that. I'll be expecting you to plan our future dates, though. Whoa, you're already planning future dates? What if I totally blow the first one? Confession time, I actually considered that trip into the fields our first date, and the shopping trip too. Okay. You should try going on dates with people who don't know you're going on a date with them. It's pretty great. All the fun, none of the obligation. That's actually pretty smart. I think that might be called stalking. Well, that's for the jury to decide. Hey, I think this will be really great. For us, I mean. Well, the best part is, whether or not it's great is up to us. I can't wait for our date. Your heart shifts as you feel your relationship with Leaf evolve from bestie to date. Wow. Not how I expected this day to go. Dang it, I forgot to ask for help putting up the posters. Guess I'll do that now, then before I really get my free time. They've been added to places. Okay, anyway, I'll go over here. Wait, hang on. Do I have anyone who's ready? No, I don't want to go see May. I don't really like her. And I know a lot of the people who watch these are probably Gen 3 sort of people. Yeah, let's go talk to B. Walking into the gym, you see that unusual for this time of day, there seems to be another person. Ha! Hya! Hiya. Hello? Hey, B, doing some training? Yes, living in Kobukan has weakened me. At my time in still on Okay, I completely forgot that city. I used to wake up every morning and climb the mountains north of us. Cool, cool. So hey, you told me to find you so we could work on your face training? Yes, are you ready? Absolutely, so how does this work exactly? It's quite simple. Attack me and I will attempt to block or dodge. If I express any fear, uncertainty, or panic, then I fail. Of course, I also fail if I cannot fend off your attack. Attack you? I don't know any martial arts. Oh. I assumed your muscle definition that you were a bit of a Muay Thai. I think I had that at a bar once. Well, in that case, just try to grab me. Man, this is a weird conversation to have. Just like, grab? Where? The extremities of limbs are the hardest to find purchase on. However, they are the easiest to keep in your possession. If you were to grab onto my wrists, I would understandably jerk my arm inwards to try and slip out of your grasp. You should counter that by not resisting, but by following my arm's movement. After I am incapable of pulling my arm back any further, you can similarly jerk your arm backward at the same time, throwing me off balance, if my footing is not secure. However, my footing will be secure. You'll want to unsteady me with a firm kick to my inner right ankle. However, I'll be expecting that. So aim higher, as I'll be. I'm pretty sure none of this is relevant. You did like 200 push-ups during the battle team meeting with a clobopus on your back. There's no way I'm laying a hand on you. Training may not be enough to overcome the additional 90 pounds of muscle you're bringing to our bout. Fair enough? Now, begin. Whoa, I thought I was going to attack you, and you were going to defend. Yes, and the best defense is an unweatherable offense. Well, I can't argue with that. Give me a second to... Ah, sure, we're still going. Attack me! You end up wrestling with Bee for more than 10 minutes, though she is clearly more skilled than you. You notice her stamina is starting to flag, and you suspect that you might be able to successfully grab her wrist. You push through your tiredness, and... Gotcha! Ah! Aren't you going to, pull your arm back? What happened to that big plan? Please let go. Okay, yeah, of course. Sorry, did I hurt you? No. You kind of froze there. Is that something you'd like to tell me about? With the understanding that you tell no one else. I promise. I was a trainer once before, in Galar. Trainer schools aren't typically a thing. Most people just start their journey after getting an endorsement. I wasn't alone on that journey. With me, there was another. A boy I loved like a brother. He didn't actually want to go on an adventure, and he was too young, too. But I dragged him along, and we had just started our journey when we were attacked. My brother was timid and shy. I promised to protect him. It was the only way I could have gotten him to leave his library. I promised. But I froze. I panicked. I failed. And now my brother barely leaves his room, and can't bear to show his face to anyone. He lives with a poisonous, caustic shame. A shame that should be mine. Hey, no, you have nothing to be ashamed of. Neither does your brother. You were kids. And even if you were fully grown, you still have nothing to be ashamed of. What happened next? We went back home. My brother retreated into his library, hiding himself there deeper in his shadows. Then, after returning from the school one day, he brought home a papier-mâché mask he made in art class, and I've never seen his face since. Oh, is it the ghost kid? Is that why you wear a mask too, then? Yes, I must train myself so my weakness does not cause more tragedies like this to happen again. For that, eliminating uncontrolled movement in my body is practical. But removing all traces of emotion from my face is not strictly necessary for that. That is my penance. Okay. Oh. Okay, I understand. I'm happy but surprised. Why do you understand? No one but my brother ever could. When bad stuff happens to us, we all have different coping methods. It's not my place to judge yours. If it makes you feel like you're paying off some sort of debt, then carry on. Forever if you need to. That's the exact opposite of what my therapist said. Well, I don't have a degree. The way I see it, as long as you're not hurting anyone, you can do whatever you want. If you want to keep your emotions hidden, go ahead. No one has ever said that it's fine before. I'm interested now. Who are you, Hiccup Knight? Just a guy who's going to be a Pokemon champion. What about you, B? I intend to leverage my position as a member of the battle team to return to Galar and get a second endorsement, begin my journey again. Oh, you're going to try the Galarian League again? Yes, the first part of my penance is to wear my brother's mask. The second part is to finish my journey alone. And after all that, you'll be satisfied? After that, I feel I'll have done enough. There's a typo there. To deserve the chance to beg my brother's forgiveness. Aren't you being a bit hard on yourself? There's an old Galarian story my brother told me about a roly-poly. This roly-poly was very small and weak, and all other roly-poly used to mock and shun her. Actually, in the original story, the roly-poly was male, but I like to imagine it was female. Anyway, because this roly-poly was never able to participate in the coal running along with the others, it was left behind when they evolved into Carcoal. So it started training itself. It would ram itself into walls over and over to toughen its shell. It did this for ages until one day it rammed itself into the wall of the abandoned mine so hard it caused a cave-in. The other Carcoal and Colossal were racked with grief as they saw that their bullying and shunning had done. As they wept above the pile of rubble that was their home and now marked their sister's grave, one of them noticed a shining light coming from the debris. The coal Pokemon quickly began excavating the rubble, and beneath they saw something remarkable. The lone Roly-Poly's body, through its intense training and the pressure of the collapsed mind, had become shining diamond. So the roly-poly survived, right? Oh, no, she was quite dead. I guess I don't get the moral of the story. I think the moral is that Galar is a dim, rainy place where everybody has very grim outlooks on life. Why did you tell me this story? I asked you if you were being a bit hard on yourself. Oh, right, I'd forgotten the point I was trying to make. The point is, it's always easiest to see one's best qualities after they've been broken. So that's my goal. I will become an unbreakable, unflinching fist, then shatter myself against the stones. I will eliminate my weakness and temper my strength. So you'll make yourself strong and then weak? I will show my brother that even the strong can be broken. His shame comes because he believes that his weakness caused the attack, but I will teach him that even the strong can be weakened. And then perhaps after my penance has been paid, and he sees that his misfortunes are not his fault, things can go back to how they were before. See, I was with you for the wearing a metaphorical mask part of your plan, but I think I'm a bit lost on some of the details now. Elaborate. Like, when you say you're going to make yourself stronger, you mean you will become physically stronger, right? As in put on more muscles, learn new martial arts? Yes. Okay, so I get how you'll do that. Exercise and training, simple enough. But what about the breaking? How are you going to do that to prove to your brother that even the strong can be broken? By begging for forgiveness. Right, this is kind of a complicated plan. What? No, it has 2 steps. Get strong, then ask for forgiveness. It's very simple. Sure, but what about hiding your emotions? How long will that last? And how strong is strong enough? I mean, you're already pretty strong. And what's the point of finishing your Pokemon journey in Galar if you're focused on becoming physically stronger? What happens if you actually do, like, really well in Kobukan? Are you just going to quit whenever you've ended up? Are you just going to quit wherever you ended up and become a beginner trainer again in Galar? And if you were going to do that, what about the Pokemon you trained in Kobukan? Are you just going to leave them in the PC and pick up a Farfetch'd somewhere in the wilds? You've been thinking about this plan for a long time, haven't you? Yes. I can tell. You've added so much to this plan, you lost your original goal. The number one thing you want is to get your brother to open up again. I want him to feel safe again. Okay, let's focus on that. And let's come up with a plan for how we're going to do that. We? Sure, I want to help you, and even though you tossed me around this gym for 10 minutes, it seems like you could do with a little help on the planning front. That's fair. What do you have in mind? I don't know yet, but I'll seek you out when I can, alright? Yes. Got B's contact info? Cool. Please contact me as soon as you feel we could begin our discussion of this plan. Sure thing! Oh, by the way, B, you've been kinda loose with your face for this entire conversation. I find it difficult to hide my feelings around you for some reason. I just need more practice. Yeah, alright. See you, B. Eesh, that was intense. Whoa, Janine! Yeah, hi, what were you talking about? She was telling me about her past and her home in Galar, really? Why? She's part of my battle team. I just want to know how my battlers are doing. And keep an eye out for possible mutiny, of course. Well, she's doing fine. She's a bit confused, but she's alright. Figuring it out. Right, from what she told me, Never mind. If she wants to tell you, she will. Not everyone's as much of an open book as I am. Hey, she's your teammate, she's been through a lot, and I care about her. Be nice to her. Or else. And not in the funny way. Of course, I wouldn't dream of anything else. Good. The girl's strong, but doesn't think long term, and when she does, she just confuses herself. She needs like a notebook or a planner or something. You feel your heart shift as your relationship with a bee evolve from training partner to planner. Hanging out with B will now convey a tiny amount of XP to rock and fighting Pokemon. Okay, cool. And with that, I am out of time for right now. I've got some things I need to do IRL. But thank you all so much for watching. I will pick this up a little bit later. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Share this with people you think might be interested. I'll talk with you all later, and that, as they say, is that.